All this red. There's a lot of good shots in this episode.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh, don't tell me that hit where I think it hit.
yeah. What's good at YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. A day late, but not a dollar short, because we are eating with this series. It is time for episode 4 of Undead Unluck.
Yes, sir. So, my boy Twitchy, he's heavily into theories. I am too, but he be doing that ever since I've met him. First thing I've seen you said in the Discord, in our friend Townsy's Discord, shout out to Townsy. I've been seeing he was putting theories out the ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he does, So this is a theory, obviously, if you guys seen the last episode, which you guys should go look at, because he had a very immaculate theory about the series, which he had sat on for over a year because he read the manga up until that point. Now he's completely blind. So when Funko was drawing with Gena, a new character alert, she drew stars around the moon in the sky, but they don't got no stars in the sky.
Huh.
Why is that?
Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
That's pretty much all I gotta say for that.
Yeah, I have been crafting it up for a year and a half, so don't feel like I just have immediate brain power capabilities on the spot. That is not the case. I did read the first 7 chapters of the manga, and then I've just been thinking about that cliffhanger ever since. But yeah, one point I did want to tie in really quickly before we get started is when the warping was occurring and they had the cracks in the reality. At the beginning of the episode, when Andy was taken captive by the Union, they had kind of like a diorama, and inside of this diorama were little spheres all around this bigger sphere. So I'm thinking that potentially they might be enclosed within a god's play area, and he is just giving the characters within, maybe only 10 of them, maybe that's why there's only a union, the ability to negate certain aspects of reality.
Got me interested, man. Whenever series do stuff like this where it's like the world, something seems off, that automatically gets me engaged. So I'm excited to get to this episode. I need to see what the hell Gena's ability is. She called the boy Andy, what did she say? Daddy Dearest?
Daddy Dearest and Lil Lucky.
Nickname. And Lil Lucky. I'm ready to get into the episode, so let's just get into episode 4 of Undead Unluck right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Did it seem like almost like a Buddhist statue, or kind of what was that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Either Buddhist or I don't want to say Hinduism. I think it was Buddhism. Did this series ever give you like Chainsaw Man vibes? Because it does for me a lot.
I feel like in terms of the conflicts that we're going to have, very much so, because I feel like it's going to be kind of like Monster of the Week, mostly, with kind of like an overarching plot line that we get to later on. But I feel like they're giving us just enough now to where, like, it doesn't matter if it's Monster of the Week, or at least I don't mind.
Well, uncuttable? Damn. I wonder if the rest of them, well, I mean, they don't all have to be old, but I'm sure it's probably other ones that are old too.
Oh, you! What's the life expectancy in this world? Is it, what did you do?
So he said they have some kind of anti-aging tech. What the hell?
His chin is gone!
Death mask. Oh my gosh.
Do not kiss the decapitated
Chin, skin, flesh.
She is a freak! I'm not in love with him, Baka! She is off her rocker.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking in my head. Yep.
She wasn't done with her monologue.
Okay.
God, he is getting whacked.
Oh,
Flash grenade. Oh, I love the little detail. Fuko had her beanie pulled down. Whoa!
What? Unforceable? I don't know.
Unforce?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but like...
Andy is insane. The squelching. Whoa, her beret.
Yeah. Uh-oh. They should have somebody with the power called unintentional, where they just unintentionally just do shit. It would probably be kind of similar to Fuko's, but I would say more inferior.
I was thinking that Shen's power was called... Goodness gracious. Like unconscious. Like he changes your subconscious.
I'll just take your head like I did 50 years ago. That's not really like a real diss for real. Like, this guy... Oh yeah, I'm sure a lot of people could take his head, but that don't mean that's the end of it. Evidently.
What are you doing?
Hell? I'm not gonna lie, like, you know when Sherm said that he feels pain, I'm assuming he's probably a masochist at this point as well, because like, what the fuck?
What? He is making it rain?
I like that.
Unchangeable?
You know, I'm gonna be so mad if it is
Big Mom!
because like that was so much in our face. How couldn't we have thought of that? He was talking about change and stuff last
I mean,
episode.
it's the way that she uses her powers. Where is he?
What the hell?
I
still can't really make sense of her power though.
Oh,
Like, how does that
she's
name
topless,
correlate?
right? Underneath that?
Yeah, it seems like it. New
This
censorship.
the speed of you're using a person's body as censorship. I'm loving the color palette.
Shit, every production they ought to go crazy. I mean, we're gonna see a lot of red in this series from him and other people. Those knockers.
Oh! Because you're flat?
Wow. That low-key is a really good comedic use of unchangeable. Like, yeah. Mine not gonna change. Yours probably gonna be sagging in some years, but...
Good lord. My timeless body. Oh my.
Wow.
Oh my! He is flaming her!
And evidently, that ain't, like, she's trying to stay looking like how she looked when she was 16. You're 66 years old using anti-age tech. That's how you gonna
Charm is in the droopage?
This episode is so, I mean, all of these episodes have been so, like, I feel like a stranger at a party. That's how I feel when I'm watching the show. I don't know nobody here. Shit just be happening. I'm just watching. I'm spectating.
Ma. She can't move and like...
That's what it do seem. Oh my god. I already know the Rule 34 and all that. They're about to go crazy with this series.
I mean, at least she's legal. What did you hit?
God damn. Thank you.
She felt that.
All this red. There's a lot of good shots in this episode.
Ah! Oh, don't tell me that hit where I think it hit.
Yeah.
You just hear the water. What?
Oh wow, it's like a bigger version of her hat. This is a good shot right here.
So what is the purpose of the Union?
I'd assume it's.
Oh my!
Damn. Yeah. I'd assume it has some. It really is like the warlord system in One Piece, trying to get people of this caliber to be allies. Oh, what? You know, now that I just thought about it, I feel like when we see a flashback of him, whenever he first got his powers or however it happened, it's gonna be like a really crazy, excruciating, painful scene. Like showing us.
And
how
it doesn't
he first started
necessarily have
versus
to
how he
be
is now.
physical pain. It could also be like great emotional pain.
But yeah, definitely emotional. I mean, there's a lot of mystery.
Oh my!
Whoa.
What are they doing in the
Those are some
lab?
clean shots, though. Holy shit! Damn.
I'm speechless.
Oh my god! Wow.
A katana? Distraction. Or no, deflection!
Oh my god.
Ah! This is wild! He's a hand grenade! A head grenade! Blah, 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 blah.
Damn.
But he's not touching Fuko now.
But he inside that. Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
Laser beam!
Yep. Oh, that's a crazy good shot too.
Took out a mountain. For the first official fight in this series, that was as anticipated.
I'm sure manga readers definitely wanted to see, like, man, I can't wait to see how they would do this with all the hands.
And notice how the color palette has changed. What? Is this like a kill shot?
That's what I'm thinking.
Nope. He didn't wait.
Interesting.
We said give me that seat, but...
Damn. So her being in the OP was just like...
Yeah.
世界も私もきっといつかまたルールが増えて世界は大きく変わってしまう。違うのかもね。とっても素敵だった。
So you gonna look at the sky? Yep.
周りにキラキラと考えたこと
Gena is written really well.
だけど
And we barely even knew her for that long. It was an episode and 2 episodes.
I mean, she represents a concept.
Whole thing about change, unchangeable,
醜い
wanting change. Huh, I just noticed something too. It seems like all of them want the opposite of what their power is. He's undead, he wants to die.
Huh.
She's unchangeable, she wants change. And of course Fuko, I mean, without question, you don't want no unluck. You want luck. I guess it's gonna be like the irony
Oh,
in the series.
Andy, that is beautiful.
Damn. Nice. Okay. I don't see no post credit. It's just the ED, the immaculate ED.
I'll turn it down a little bit, but I still want to watch it.
Shit, mine's already turned down.
Oh, man.
But damn, that was good. So yeah, I think that's probably going to be a main theme in the series when it comes to the characters having a power of something, and then the opposite is what they ultimately want, or maybe even something that they lost in a way.
I said earlier I thought that Shen's power might be called unconscious, but I heard from another reactor, I can't remember specifically who, but they said untouchable. If he's like kind of like flirtatious with Fuko, does he just want to be touched by someone finally? Is there always like a Gojo infinity barrier between human contact?
Because he does seem a bit
What's the term?
I don't know.
Kind of like fluky or like...
Yeah, I get what you mean. Hers is very interesting. Gena's was very interesting though, because it's like her understand, especially her joining the union and whatnot. It's like that's what we're supposed to do apparently, but like ultimately she's like, nah, like that's crazy because her power is that, and they also stand for unchange in, I guess, society or whatever.
Yeah.
So
what I find the most interesting about this particular set of events is that she has been employed with the Union for over 5 decades. Because she had to go on the mission to capture Andy in the first place. So why would you cement yourself to their rules and their, hard set regulations in terms of taking out other individuals? Like, what's the alternative to that? Are you just eternally on the run? Why can't, as the phrase goes, bygones be bygones? I don't understand why, let's just say she got her powers at 13 and she didn't have them from birth. Like, why would a 13-year-old have to be on the lam against the Union for her entire life or join the same societal structure in order to subdue other powers?
There's irony in this Union here, Unions in real life. What they're supposed to be for, a Union in here is like,
yeah.
Quirks, I guess they can get from it, but ultimately it seems a bit, like you said, it just seems a bit restrictive. And shit. Andy himself, he's like what would you call him? Like free agent, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good description of him.
We say it every episode too. I just can't wait until we learn more about him too, because I think that's when we will really learn more about the world in general, how they work, the Union works, maybe some other factions and stuff. So
not only that, one of the other points that they brought up in this episode was external versus internal or self-imposing rules. Now, I question why, if Andy was confirmed to be a self-imposing rule, why they felt the need to capture him. Obviously, they didn't try to take him out. They wanted to capture him to study him for a certain amount of years, as he said, with the engineer that toyed with his body. So is there a way to separate the power from the individual? And that's what they're trying to do? Are they trying to make an immortal class of humans, or at least an immortal class of their top 10? So the reason why they wanted to capture Andy and study him is just as interesting as Andy's past, because obviously he didn't want to be studied like a lab rat, but he was forced to after he got captured. So
I almost feel like this series, like in terms of like maybe the origins, I almost feel like it was like a science experiment going wrong of some sort.
Possibly. Because
we already have a lot of science stuff in it already. And it just seems like it kind of like, even going back to our discussions about Hell's Paradise, if you guys rock with Hell's Paradise, go watch our reactions to that. We got the playlist full of that. But like, even in that, I won't spoil nothing, but like our theories about like the origins of that, like what was going on there, like was it some kind of god or deity that was doing all that stuff, or somebody creating whatever that was in the series, with some kind of science experiment going wrong, going right, something like that. I think this series, it looks like it's up that alley a lot. But yeah, that's all I got on my end though for this episode.
I just have one final point. It's kind of build off of what you said, but this may be a glitch in the Matrix, because if you remember, her beret got beamed down to her or transported to her in the form of like a computer. I don't even know what you call it, like an effect. But then in this episode, she was using it tangibly in order to fight Andy. So where does the line blur between what's a hologram or like beamed down into this world versus what is actually there? Does that apply to characters? Does that apply to objects? Does that apply to rules in this reality? I don't know.
That's a good thought. It does seem like she summoned / conjured it up, just boom.
It's there.
Yeah. That's a good thought. This a lot of series we've been reacting to recently have been giving us good discussions, good thoughts. So shout out to that. Shout out to writing.
It's fun.
Yep. But you guys know the drill, man. Come back every week, every time on Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Just within the weekend in general. Stay tuned. We will be having our reactions out. Well, hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you all on the next video. And peace.